Watch this.
A brand new Fox News poll finds 75% of Americans are dissatisfied with the direction of the country. That number was 53% around the 100-day mark of President Biden's time in office. The Democrats, they think that they're on a winning streak. They think things are better. And if you look at our call for number 4, the congressional vote preference is that congressional ballot question, now tied, 41-41.
It is amazing that with how poorly the Biden administration is doing, there's still a neck and neck tie between Democrats and Republicans. I think it goes to show people are pretty upset with the GOP, and with what's going on with Trump right now, they're questioning the party leadership. But the evidence shows that it's much bigger than that, because 58% of voters are open to backing an independent candidate if they're faced with Biden and Trump. I think this just shows that people realize neither party is working for everyday American people. We've seen wages stagnant relative to inflation, working conditions are getting worse, rent is going up, and big corporations are coming in and buying up rental properties and raising the prices. Large corporations are also not giving benefits and not recognizing unions, and we really haven't seen either administration do much to correct those things.
The only way we're going to get our demands met is by withholding our labor. So I've been spreading that gem pretty much as I've been traveling. And, I just think by 2024, every union in this country should be strike ready, regardless, because of the things that's going on. And, I think just for me, being the current president of the Amazon Labor Union, I know that the company's not going to recognize us. Same thing with Starbucks. They're not going to get recognized. Mm-hmm. So the only thing we can do is build until we're able to strike.
I sound like a broken record when I say this, but I really mean it. So it is a distraction to have the public fighting between cultural issues, Democrats versus Republicans. They would rather have us have arguments about how people live their lives than stand up to the corporations and to the very wealthy people who run our country. And so while people who are registered to vote are saying they'll go for an independent candidate, there's a lot of people who have never registered and who don't vote. As soon as Roe v. Wade was overturned with Dobbs versus Jackson, Nancy Pelosi was giving speeches telling people to vote blue, but that might not be a winning strategy. There were primary elections on Tuesday night in New York, in Oklahoma, in Missouri, and in Florida, and voters were asked in exit polls, what do you care about? Non-white and working class Democrats worry more about the economy, while white college graduates focus more on issues like abortion rights and guns. So the Democrats are running on losing issues, but so are Republicans. So when people talk about 2024, don't just think of elections. Think also about what could happen if workers actually stood up for their rights in this country.